All right, welcome back. So here we are, we're in 8.1. Fortunately for this one, there's nothing we have to carry over from previous ones because we're at the start of a module. So this is probably one of, if not the easiest one that you'll have to do in the whole course. Conceptually, it's straightforward. We have a linked queue.py file. Now, excuse me, when we think about what a queue is, and the queue was first in, first out. It's like standing in line at Publix. And then that other word within the name gives us insight into what kind of data or data type we're using to manipulate this structure, this data structure, or where do we have this thing living? What are we using to create this data structure? All right, so with that said, we've got one task. They want us to complete the implementation of this .py file, linked queue, and it currently has this clear method or function. So it's one of our mutators, add, which adds a new instance at the end of the queue. Pop pulls what's in front out, and then clear essentially says we're getting rid of everybody in the queue. They're all gone. So it's going to make the entire queue empty. And for it to be empty, let's say self.size equals 0. So I set the size of this object to be 0. Regardless of whatever it currently is, the new size is 0. Self.front, this is who's at the front of the queue. I want it to receive the value of what's in the rear of the queue, and both of them are going to be none. So I make sure that there's nobody at the end, it's empty, and then I copy that nobody to the front. So now there's nobody in there. Right. So with that said, we should be able to come over here and run our checks, and we're all good. It's that straightforward. The object self.size, self is talking about the object. The object has a size of 0 now. We ensured that whatever may exist in the front and in the rear are empty. Now, this is where we get into that concept of logical and physical. It has a length or size of 0, meaning, yeah, there's nothing in there. Let's go make sure that whatever was there is now wiped out. Delete what was in those memory locations. All right? Like I said, this is one of the shorter, easier ones. And I'll see you in the next one, 8.2.